Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6. Gathering Storm continues with our Incan Pachacuti playthrough here. We've just taken the Chinese capital, and we're gonna set our sights on some nearby city-states right now, I believe. Okay, let's go ahead and... I want to connect some of their things more, so I need to put like a tunnel up here. Can we buy a builder with faith? No, next turn we could. So I want to try to make our mountain ranges all easier to connect around. I think that should come in handy for us. And so Mexico City's kind of the major target here. Let's see, let's send you guys this way. I think we want to try to invade Mexico City. Let's see, we'll start with a terrace farm here. We will cut this next turn, and then we'll move on. But we're going to have to deal with your military, which should be easy enough. Your walls, your city's not very strong. It's only a 35. So I'm not that concerned here. Let's see, we need to get you into the area. Go that way. Everybody else heal up and whatnot. All right. Let me take a sip of my coffee here. Oh, speaking of coffee, so I just got a new coffee maker, and I was looking online at coffee makers and stuff like that, trying to figure out, you know, what makes sense for me, what's a good one, what's gonna give me the best coffee here. And I ended up looking at, like, I ended up on some things that were just like, it looked like beakers or whatever with actual like open flames and crap. It looked like a science experiment, and it reminded me of Gale from Breaking Bad, because I don't know if you've watched that. In one of the labs, he has like a thing to make coffee, and it's just like a whole bunch of you know, chemistry equipment rigged up together to get the perfect brew. And that's what I felt like when I was looking at these things. I was like, is this a better cup of coffee? Is it a different style of coffee or anything like that? I didn't really figure it out. I went with a more traditional kind of coffee brew. I'm pleased with it, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, I'm interested in those things. I find them amusing. I would like to know more about it, and it's like, should I have got it? I don't know. Maybe. Diplomatic League we're going to get rid of for something else, but what are we going to get rid of? What are we going to take in its place? We do have a new recon boy that needs some experience. I'm fine with this. Let's switch this out here, because we want to try to level him up to get him that bonus. We're gonna go put another exit over here. You, sir, are going to... We're gonna use the mountain tunnel probably to get you through here. And you, let's see, how do we want to get you guys in here? I want you like up here as well. So what are we looking for now? I don't know if she might be getting religious bonuses here, so let's go towards enlightenment to try to slow her down if she is. It seems likely that she is, to be fair. Let's get an intelligence agency here. We're not making a ton of faith. And in general, I'd like to be able to use that faith on monumentality whenever we can. Speaking of which, we could buy another person here to help out. So you're going to grow pretty fast over here. So getting you another builder in the area could be worthwhile. Also, we should go fix the tiles we've messed up in China. Alright, so An amphitheater, maybe? Commercial hub here. So Amani would get us messenger, which we could use to become the Susies with Brussels. But we could get so much more culture and science per turn from Pingala. Let's start with culture. It's way behind. So we should be getting now 12 more culture because of that. Which I think is hopefully worthwhile. We will chop this because this is where our district is going to be placed of an aqueduct nature. Which is going to in turn make this tile better. Which is, it's not nothing. Valletta? How's it going, my friend? Need more housing over here. Governor's established. Can purchase with faith. We did purchase stuff with faith. Record-setting river flooding up here. Okay. No, thank you, Spain. I've been denounced! For what? What are my crimes? List them and take me to court. Because I don't believe that I deserve such a thing. Now we can do a little warp-a-rooney. That's a fun one. Dude, I like these mountain tiles. They do make pathing a lot weirder to try to think about, though. So now I have to rely more on, like, the game's pathing in these situations. Which, I mean, I'm always kind of at the mercy of that anyway, but... you know how it is. So we're going to chop this, I think, so that we can place a... unique improvement down on it. Makes a lot of progress there for our friend. And we are going to let ourselves warp around here, hopefully. That's the idea, at least, of that placement there. Oh, my headphones are beeping. They demand to be plugged in, so hold on. I gotta do this. There we go. How dare you try to leave me unplugged, said my headphones. They're beeping in my ear. For being wireless, I feel like I can't keep them unplugged for very long. But that's fair. I mean, I don't really, like, when I'm here, I have a nice cable for it. I don't really need them to be wireless most of the time, so. It is what it is, I guess. So we can upgrade our horseman to a courser. Next turn, I guess. What can we do to Mexico City here? So there are some breakable tiles. I want you... to be involved in the killing of units. Because I need you to get that XP, my friend. There, we did manage to get some stuff going. This is not a hill, is it? No, so this would be a prime location for some sort of district that we're interested in here. Let's see. Let's go and put an industrial district down here. And let's get your stable in place. So we can now warp over here. I love it. Mexico City. I don't know if you know this, but I'm no longer your friend. So, fair warning. I'm not your buddy anymore, pal. I would like to take your turf and make it my own turf. It's going to be well used, so don't you worry about that. It's going to be, we're going to respect all the citizens, and we're going to promote growth. We just don't want you to be associated with it anymore. We want to take control of the city, so.
Rocks in my path?
Best for you to just realize that that's the way things are going to operate now. And just try not to fight it. Just go with the flow. Because if you fight it, there's going to be problems. Forts. No. All right, so now is the time where I decide what I want to do. And I think I want to go for industrialization. It gives I mean, it's going to take us a little bit to get through all these naval texts, but that's fine. We've got a pretty strong science output. Hopefully only going to get stronger as time goes on here. All right, so you're here. You're moving in. Mexico City. It's almost time for you to join us. I know you've you've been independent for a while, but believe me when I say that this is for the best for everybody. We're gonna be able to protect you a lot easier if you're just part of the system. So back onto the coffee thing. Do any of you have those, like, do you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about, like, it looks like a chemistry set? And do you have it, or have you used one, and is the outcome different than, like, a normal style brew of coffee? I want to know these things, so let me know. Drop it in the comments. Talk to me about it. It's important to me. Coffee talk right now is important to me. Plus religious strength to somebody's things. All players may condemn. All players may condemn, and it will grant them. So wait, French. Well, let's go to the religious screen here. What is her religion here? Catholicism. Those French Catholics. All right. Are you ready for this? Angevin Empire builds populous cities, dislikes civilizations whose nearby cities have high population. Okay. What's our other one here? Because we might want to dump all our points into this instead. Trade routes sent to the chosen player provide +4 gold to the sender. The chosen player receives +1 trade capacity. Cancels any international trade routes. So I think I would vote for myself here, but I'm worried that somebody's just gonna outvote me. But what I do think would be entertaining is to be able to destroy her religious units and get diplomatic favor because of it. I will vote for myself here with 1 point. Hope maybe somebody likes trading with me a lot. Let's see what happens. We may condemn the Catholics, and I get the trade routes here. Who voted for me? She voted to trade with me with, like, all of her stuff, and then I voted to be able to murder her units. Amazing. I am not a very good ally to you, my friend. That's just beautiful. And so we're gonna attack next turn, I think, here. And I'm going to take this trade route. Wait, is this a Brussels? Oh, it's a Brussels trader. Never mind. It's not a Mexico City. It does not have the appropriate color there. Let's get a bank. This place is never gonna have walls. It's just the way it is. That's fine. It's in the heart of our empire, so I'm not too concerned with it needing immediate defense at any given time. Alright, so we will be taking this shortly. How are you looking over here, my friend? You're getting close. My galley! No! Go down swinging, my friend. There was no chance for safety there. Aha! I forgot about this settler. Let's see. We can make a path through here to connect ourselves, but we're gonna start with this. And we need a granary, we need an aqueduct probably. This city should do fine. It's not amazing by any standard, but I think it'll be competent. It's that, I mean, that terrace farm lets you do a lot here. Like, suddenly this is not a bad tile. We got a couple workable tiles here, you know? It's a decent situation. I'm not mad. Alright, Mexico City. It's time for you to pay the price for your crimes. What were your crimes specifically? I'm glad you asked. That's classified. So, we want to tell you, we just can't. Sorry to say, we can't talk to you anymore. Here, we're gonna go break this next turn. So we're gonna break these. We are going to try to level up our boy here. And we will take this city after a little bit. And okay, so we've got Catholics over here. And I can get some stuff out of this. So I am going to purchase another unit here, and I'm going to condemn heretics. I'm sorry, my buddy, my pal. This is probably going to make you angry at me. We're gonna be friends with you. Would you like to become... I don't know what... Would you like to be a cultural ally with me? Dido, I want to be an ally here. She doesn't think I have anything to say. I say a lot. I don't know what you're talking about, lady. I think we're doing just fine. We're on good speaking terms here. You know what? Let's make spy missions go faster here. Because we're about to get our spy. And yeah, we can make good use of that. Alright, begin firing upon the walls of Mexico City. And yes, we're gonna break some stuff. We're gonna take this city. We're gonna move on. I'm pleased with the current situation. The situation as it rests right now is pretty good for us. Alright, my friend, move on up. You can potentially break down some walls here, Chris Jericho style. Oh, he's hurt. He's been injured.
Him that's overcome.
We don't want him to die, but there are plenty of tiles to break. Oh, we're gonna have to back him up, I think. Send him here to heal. This is a Mexico City trader. Alright, I'm going to work on killing these. I want to kill your units. And then pillage your trade route. Only 50 gold? Don't we deserve more than that, my friend? 128 science here per pillage. We will pillage this as well. So I think that's worth it, right? We can easily repair those. You don't have any districts? You never made a district? Mexico City? We're not going to want to repair mines anyway. We're going to want to turn them into other stuff, probably, so. We'll figure it out as time goes on, but. Yeah, we don't need to deal with it. Hello, my spy friend. Let's go to Rapa Nui. Let's get walls here just to make sure that we're not taken advantage of in any manner. And then let's repair these. And then also repair that. So walls, university, meeting house, aqueduct. You got yourself an overarching strategy here. A way to succeed. And this is a grassland hills with a pillaged quarry. You know what we're going to do? We're going to remove this. We're going to chop. We're going to put down a terrace farm. Because you're part of our empire now. And you need to look the part. Amani the diplomat. So we could get like 12 more science per turn. Which would be more than, you know, it's an 11 or 12% gain at that point. I want to get control of Brussels. So I'm going to send a diplomat there. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but it's what's happening. And here, we are going to condemn some heretics to get some credit here. I feel like that was worth the cost. But I'm not positive. It seems like it was. Alright, I really want my boy to be able to get in here and start hitting these walls, but he needs to not die as well, which is the risk. So he needs to heal up. You guys can just chill. Battering ram. You know what? Fair enough. Let's bring you in here. Perhaps. We'll see. Okay. Let's put an entrance here. What's our overall strategy in this city? I don't really have one at the moment. Just try to... A Haboob dust storm has fertilized 5 tiles and damaged 3 tiles. So is this pillaged? What is this, our terrace farm? But it has made tiles better in the area. I won't complain about that. I'm a fan of that. Alright, so you guys can go ahead and kill some units. You have a promotion. See, so we could definitely do the Warrior King challenge as the Incans. He's rank 6 here. This is an actual possibility. He's rank 6. He's gonna be... Everybody gets to be rank 6. So I could take it right now. I really wanted to get him some levels, but he got a little bit of experience and then he got hurt, so he had to back out. You know what? We can take Fez, so there's still more chances. Mexico City. We're on to you. And then we're on to the next thing. So we need to put tunnels on this mountain range. So you know what that calls for is a builder here. We need like a tunnel here, tunnel here, tunnel over here, tunnel here. Tunnel over here, tunnel over there. We'll tunnel everywhere. Tunnel action is what we're about. Let's get walls. This is close enough to the edge of our territory that I feel like we need some defense there. I will take a little bit more diplomatic favor, my friend. With one more condemning, we will have placed ourselves back to where we were before any of that stuff happened. So, and then so there's 2 units down here that we could potentially condemn. Can we get something to do such? Nah, we're fine. We don't need to be spending that money right now. We are making good money right now, by the way. So that's a thing. Campuses. Campuses, we love campuses. We could have a +5 campus back there. All right. I feel like you do want to. This place has a lot of room for growing already. I think we'll just go ahead and put a campus back here. This is fine. With those type of adjacency bonuses, man, it's hard to argue. If you don't have a lot of spots to put down good terrace farms, then it's a different story entirely, you know. We need an aqueduct here, so let's go ahead and build that. Send 2 envoys. All right, we're sending them to Brussels. And you're going to bring us up to 6 when you're in place. So Brussels is now our homie. Let's take this. All right, so I feel like maybe we just lumber mill this. Because we need high production or whatever if we can get it. Or maybe we mine it even. We might chop and mine it. But I might just lumber mill it. I'm not positive yet. We're going to send you down here to prepare for our next city attack. And I'm not giving up my hard-earned diplomatic favor to you. Joint war against Philip? No. You're the current threat, Eleanor. I love you, baby. But we can't let you run free. It's not a thing that we can do.
Not all who wander.
All right, so we're going to pillage. That's pillaging for health. So we've pillaged all the juicy tiles here. Let's work on getting you more experience and then just send him in. Keep the city. Mexico City is ours. To celebrate, we will purchase a building. And we're going to fix this. We're going to remove this probably so that we can put down a terrace or something else there. This is the strategy. Let's get a harbor here. I'm okay with the harbor existing. Repair some of these things, and then from there on, we will figure it out. So Brussels is our new homie. It used to be Mexico City, but now it's Brussels. And Fez, you're next, my dude. I hope you're ready for this. And Kumasi, you're after that. So, get ready. Alright, so we're gonna get some stuff here. You're getting hurt. Heal up. So do we chop it? and mine it? Sure. Chop and mine, chop and mine. Let's get ancient walls here. You're on the edge of our territory. You're a coastal city. You might need a little bit of protection here. And I don't know why you keep bringing them over here when I'm just gonna condemn them for free points there. Seems a little silly of you, to be honest with you. Because your deeds promote only darkness and deceit, I will stand opposed to you and stand for love and laughter. You have inflicted grievances on others. That cuts me to the bone, actually. Eleanor. You know we loved you, by the way. But you need to be dealt with. That's the unfortunate truth, is that you've become too good. That the only way to move forward was to go against you. And I don't like that any more than you do. Excuse me? Be condemned. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it had to happen. We had to condemn you. Dude, these guys are amazing. I love them. They're so good. So good. You need a granary. You need an aqueduct, perhaps, after that. You need to stop getting condemned. I know you don't like it. So really, just think about your actions here. Is this all one mountain range? If I put a passage here, I assume I can pop up through there. It also means that she will be able to come through here, but I think it gives me an entrance into her territory as well, so I am going to drop a little tunnel action there. The tunnels are so good. Alright, so we have a tunnel here. Let's put a tunnel here. We'll put a tunnel down here. We'll get tunnels everywhere. You know how it is. Alright, well, we can't finish our operation. Oh, wait, we can, because I was going to put a mine there, I think, but you know what? A terrace farm is fine. That's not exactly what I would consider a fair trade, my dude. China. Since when have we caused you grievances? That was like weeks ago. You know, you hold a grudge for far too long, my dude. You need to get over it. The past is the past, and we're looking on to the future, and you're still here dwelling in stuff that doesn't matter anymore. Which is pretty sad, honestly, for you. Yes, we love that. I don't know about you guys. The terrace farm might be my favorite new improvement so far. So good. So good. I love it. It's an absolute treasure. Alright, so we're going to remove this in favor of a terrace farm. And this is a juicy terrace farm or some sort of... You know what? I mean, you need districts over here, so probably a district is going to be a better choice. Brussels, my swordsman friend. You're kind of getting in my way, cramping my style. Alright, battering ram, are you ready? Our friend here, he needs to heal up. Do you dare bring any more religious units into my turf? Because I will crush them. So that was definitely, I think, worth it from a favor standpoint, although it probably caused her to hate me, which is understandable. But, to be fair, we were looking to cause her harm anyway. She's got to be dealt with soon, so it is what it is. I think that's fine. Fez, it's your turn to join us. So let's see. My friend here can take a swing at the wall. You guys can kill this swordsman. You guys can kill this swordsman. And then maybe break this? No, not yet. We can attack you. And our courser friend is on his way. Alright, buddy. It's time for you to start reporting to duty over here. We need to get you some more XPs. Alright, you need a granary. Look how fast you've grown. I'm so proud of you. Growing lad. It's so kind of sad how fast they grew up these days. Spain, are you looking to cause me harm? Because it looks like you might be. Alright, we're gonna keep you over here for now, in case anything goes down here. If you are looking to cause me harm, you're at least gonna give me some diplomatic favor to begin with. So Fez, we will be pillaging some of your stuff shortly. Can I pillage this, please? We will attack. Attack. Pillage. Plunder. Pillage and plunder. And let's see. We can still buy stuff with faith, so 405 faith for another settler. We'll get one in the mix. We want to fix stuff up here, so let's go ahead and get another builder in this area. Oh, we need to do this too. Okay. This place has been just devastated. I'm sorry, my friend. Alright, so what is your next task here? I might put a... It just seems like a better place to have one potentially than having to come around here. The early ones I was placing in between stuff just to like try to make it so I could warp past mountain ranges with a single use, but now, you know, things are a little different. We need... Well, let's get a spy and a trader here. But we need to be able to grow more here. We need, like, neighborhoods or something. Oh, dams provide housing. I did not realize. So, we could put a dam down here and get +3 housing. Let's get the dam first because we want to grow. I was unaware that dams provided housing, but that is pretty handy. Can we get a dam? No suitable location. What if you were to purchase this tile over here? Hold on. And now is there a suitable location? Only one may be built along each. Oh, okay, so sure, that's fine. Military engineers can spend a charge to complete 20% of a dam's production. Is that the only... That's new. Well, the dam is new, but, you know, other things are new from this as well here. +1 amenity from entertainment for each lake tile within 1 tile of Huey. +1 food and production for each lake tile in your empire. So this could be within our empire. I feel like getting this is worthwhile. I don't know about you, but it seems like a fine pickup. All right, let's take a look at where everybody is right now. I think we're gonna have an easy time over here at Fez. I'm not worried about that. Kumasi, you're up next probably, but we have to take a look at all this stuff just to be certain that we're not making bad maneuvers here. So we're at 124 science per turn. At the top is 147 from Eleanor. China's at 63. So I mean, China just has more text than us is all. But we've got a really good number here for science, and it's just going up. We're getting better and better campuses, more stuff. Our empire is growing and strengthening. Poor Dido, 9 science per turn. All right, so we are in a very strong science situation, and I think hopefully next time we can actually pass her. That's my goal. 81 culture per turn, 8 tourism. It's not great in comparison to her 157 and 108 tourism. She has 100 more tourism per turn. China's at 23 and 25. Qatar's at 60 and 31. So she still needs to be dealt with, and I'm scared to go look at the cultural screen there. But she's our next real target. We're gonna have to have a plan and a strategy in place to deal with that. I don't know what it's gonna be entirely. She does have very defensible stuff, although we can toss up like mountain ranges or things to bypass mountains along the way. Like we could come in through here or here with relative ease. So, yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. She's at 741, but we are at 517, so we're moving up. Qatar's is in second place. Culturally, she's at 12 of 71, so she's gaining. She's making progress there. We are working to counteract that by producing more culture per turn. But what's really going to slow her down is for us to just come and take some of her cities, I think. We've captured a capital. She's captured a capital. She's converted 3 things over. So it was actually very good of me probably to stop that so that we could slow her roll on the religious front as well and be rewarded for doing so. I'm happy with our empire. I think this is a very good game for us, a strong game. If this was a Warrior King challenge, we'd almost be to the point where our guy is fully leveled up. We haven't lost any of these boys, so it would have been one of these guys. So it's either a level 5 guy or a level 6 guy. So we could have done the Warrior King challenge. That's good to know for the future. I like knowing that. This is a fun one. Where are we gonna place this city, by the way? Before we go, there's up here, which probably is the strongest location for us. There's also down here between this area. There's down in this. I think probably for us this makes the most sense. Somewhere up there. So let me go ahead and just mark. These are some good spots overall. I say maybe here. This might be our best bet, although it's a little close to Brussels. That's fine, though. I think probably here is a decent spot to mark. So let's go ahead and say that maybe a city. City, possibly? Question mark. So, yeah. Up in this area, I think a city should go. But whether it's on that tile or not. We could drop a city up here, but it's really slim pickings there. And Spain does look like they want to attack us. So These are all things to keep in mind for the future. She's the problem, though. Everybody needs to realize that she's the problem, not me, not the Incans. Even though, you know, we may have been going a little crazy on China and stuff like that, we're not the threat. She's the threat. So you remember that. Anyway, guys, like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.